When you hire an arsonist instead of a builder, your own house may be consumed by the flames from the fires that he sets. And that's what happened in the 2024 presidential election. You had a choice between a builder and an arsonist, and you chose the arsonist because the arsonist said he would burn down your neighbors' homes and he would set fire to other homes of people that you didn't want eventually to move into your neighborhood. And he would send some of those people out of the United States of America to keep them from moving into your neighborhood. The builder, that was your other choice, was talking about expansion, first time home buyer credits, securing and shoring up Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid. But your concern of the progress and growth and stature of your neighbors tilted your decision to hire the arsonist over the builder. So what's happened is the arsonist, Donald Trump, told you all the fires that he was going to set. He said, I'm going to deport all these people. So what happened? He started deporting. What happened next? There was no one to work in some areas, in the farms, in the fields. You know, the state of Florida going as far as saying they want to relax child labor laws because they have a shortage of immigrant workers. And guess what? Those so-called jobs that these immigrants were taking are unfilled. So now they want children as young as 14 to be able to work those jobs. So they want to relax the child labor laws so they can work overnight shifts, even during the week. Places like hotels and other locations. That is alarming. So, your arsonist has set fire to the world right now with the tariffs that he promised he was going to levy. It's not a surprise, but people said, I didn't think he was going to go that far. He's an arsonist. You can't control the size of the fire that he sets. So he lit the world economy on fire. And now the winds have shifted and it's right at your back door. Layoffs already starting in some cases due to the increased cost of materials. One auto manufacturer has laid off 900 people in Michigan and Indiana, states that voted for Donald Trump. Other nations are looking for other reliable trade partners. Farmers are getting hit. You can't depend on a trading partner if every 4 years you have these wild swings in positions, the financial structure, the leadership. So they're saying we can't depend on the United States. Soybeans, that were being purchased by places like China. I believe previously this happened and they shifted their sourcing to South America. Folks are marching in the street worried about their Social Security benefits, their Medicare their Medicaid, food bank assistance been cut off. I mean, it's just on and on and on. You're looking at the flames starting to consume your roof of your structure. And now panic is setting in. But it's too late. You hired the arsonist instead of the builder. And what do arsonists like to do? They like to set fires. So Donald Trump has set the United States of America on fire financially. He is setting the world on fire financially. And the world is basically saying, we will just disconnect from the United States of America and form a trading group that goes around the United States of America. So the United States might be like the donut hole in the middle of the donut. Everything goes around us. And as that happens, guess what else happens? Falling revenues. If you don't have the business, you don't need the employees, layoffs. I think it's called a recession. And that's where we're headed right now. But your arsonist is saying, Donald Trump put out a Truth Social post on the 4th of April after his worldwide tariff imposition. And that post invited wealthy people to come to the United States, invest their money, and become more wealthy than they ever had before, which means I have destroyed this market for you. Come in, buy low since everything has crashed, and when it snaps back, you'll make more money than you ever had. So now the arsonist is working for himself, not for you, not for you people that hired him. So there's always a huge risk when you choose someone whose primary pitch is to destroy instead of construct. So you're getting what you paid for or voted for. You're getting what was advertised. It's not like he switched from what he said he was going to do. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. You just didn't realize that he was going to burn you down along with the rest of us. So the question is, what are you going to do about it?